a few days of freedom.
This is like an eye-opening experience for some of the people who, living within the Chinese Great Firewall, within this censorship apparatus.
Netizens in mainland China have enjoyed a brief window to join in discussions that would normally be censored through an audio-based, invite-only social network called Clubhouse. Founded last year, the platform allows users to listen in to discussions and interviews in conference call-style online rooms. Its popularity surged after Elon Musk, who has a large following in China, used the app for an interview.
Suddenly, it kind of exploded in China last week. There are so many people, thousands of people who came to a very, politically sensitive topic.
Since then, a tag related to Clubhouse has been viewed more than 50 million times on China's Twitter-like app, Weibo, and invite codes were being sold on Chinese websites for as much as $80. As Chinese users flocked to the platform, journalists, analysts and Twitter users monitored conversations between thousands of Han Chinese, Uyghurs and Taiwanese, freely discussing sensitive topics, including detention camps in Xinjiang and Hong Kong's pro-democracy movement. Bang Zhao from the ABC's Chinese language team listened in.
I was very shocked and very surprised. Basically because we can't really find any kind of discussion on Chinese social media app. And you sort of feel like, this kind of conversation will never happen within the Great Firewall.
China stands accused of widespread human rights abuses against ethnic Uyghurs in Xinjiang.
I went to a room and heard a Chinese girl broke down and said sorry to a Uyghur woman whose parents were detained in a re-education camp.
Now I'm in the United Nations.
One of those speaking was Dr. Halmurat Hari, a Uyghur activist now living in Helsinki.
That actually shocked me when people start to express their sympathy. And you know what? For the first time, they say, we apologize for what's happening to your people, to Uyghur people.
Predictably, the platform's popularity and its discussions attracted the attention of China's censors, and soon after, the app was blocked. Some users have noted that many of the Chinese language channels were populated mainly by dissidents or users based overseas, or even users in Hong Kong and Taiwan. But nonetheless, Clubhouse provided a space, even if only temporarily, for thousands of mainland Chinese to speak and listen on topics they might otherwise never have.
Without the Great Firewall, people who understand the same language talk freely and hugged each other. But in an instant, the firewall was back in their way.
So you don't see discussions between Chinese people with the Uyghur diaspora, with Hong Kong people, with Taiwan people. So when you see them in a shared online space talking directly to each other, it's very unusual and precious.
A time not soon to be forgotten by the lucky few that were there.